Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm PsychoticGex.
And I'm Azzy Fox.
So we have a bit of a dilemma here, ladies and gentlemen. From episodes 8 through 15, all of the audio, particularly on Fox's side, got corrupted. So this is all post-commentary. Whoops. But that's okay, because that gives us more time to explain some things and really trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing right now. So I do believe I'm at the Sea House because last video... God, I don't even know what happened last video, if you ask me.
I believe last time we got the knuckle badge.
Yeah, judgment by what I got. I think we just arrived at, like, Slateport City here. And I'm just looking over my Pokemon menu and see what Pokemon I have. As you notice, Mojira's not in the action, but that's okay because I want to focus on my other Pokemon here. And I'm apparently going around. And I'm talking to this child here. I don't know why. I think I'm just seeing which Pokemon I want to use in battles.
You never know when an NPC will be useful. In fact, there's an NPC on that beach right now who will give you a soft sand.
Right. But I do believe we get that later. I just bumped my mic. I'm an idiot. So, just like right now, I trying to see which Pokemon to start out with first or seeing which Pokemon needs leveling up. I think Ralts here is going to be doing that. So that'll be interesting. I'm apparently doing something. It's either I'm giving him... Oh, okay, so EXP share. And
yeah.
There we go, into our battle with the
That's a good move, actually, because Electrike doesn't get a lot of good moves leveling up.
It's a Wingull. I hate these fucking birds. Oh god, I hope the music didn't... No, I just realized... Oh, god damn it. Come on. Just gonna make sure the music actually is not heard.
Confusion is the worst.
What, worst move? Well, it's the only goddamn move I have on Ralts. It's not like
I'm not confusing the attack. Being confused is the worst.
Oh yeah, well, shit. It entered itself its confusion.
Case in
God
point.
Damn it! Then I snap out Snuffles. I don't know why. I hate you. I hate you so much, bird. I truly hate this fucking bird. God damn it, Snuffles. Why are you hitting yourself in confusion? I don't get it.
I don't remember Wingull ever being that troublesome.
I don't remember. You know what I always fucking hate? I hate it when it's like you use like a status affected move, but the NPC just does fine. You know, it's like, oh, I confused you. Nope, I'm gonna self-destruct. Fuck off. But yet when I get hit with a status, it just keeps hitting me. Like right now, it's
the AI seems to favor the NPCs.
Yeah, I know this game is fucking cheating.
Like,
Fuck this game.
When you miss, they land their move.
Right? Or when I get, yeah, it's just. Or they somehow, like, pull off one-hit KO moves, like, back to back to back. It's like, fuck off.
Well, at least you landed a yawn.
Well, yeah, because I snapped out of confusion at this point. I don't know why Snuffles has slack off when it just loops around every other turn. That, to me, makes no goddamn sense at all. Ah, take that. He's asleep now. Boo. I will say though, this battle does get so tiresome at some points because it's like it's sometimes like in those battles like you just don't want to be like, God, I am so done with this battle. Please leave me alone. God damn. I just hate that shit so goddamn much.
It's worse at it's even more annoying at the earlier stages of the game when you don't have a lot of powerful moves and you just want to knock something out.
I'm really glad in later generations, I do believe it's 6 or 5, they introduced to where TMs don't break after its first use. You can constantly keep using them.
Yeah, that would be Generation 5, black and white.
Yay. Because it's like, oh, I got a weak psychic type. TM29, give it psychic. Perfect. I got its best powerful psychic move on it. Perfect.
I love that you named your what was it? What was that Pokemon's name? Your Tailo Chicky.
It's because I'm original. I'm fucking original. I am still fighting this Wingull. How? Well, finally, it's dead. I think at this point, I just hate this trainer right now.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Oh, that's why I sent out Chicky. Because he has a Machop. Bye. Ween attack. Haha. Oh, God. You know what's
Another
really
Wingull.
God. I think I sent out Sludge this time. I totally did. Because I think I said, fuck this. I'm using... No, I didn't. Why? Past me. Why? Past me. Why? Why are you being... Oh, wow. Okay, you have strong attack.
Score 1 for the Chicky Bird.
Yay. Mine's better than yours, Ash. Fuck off. Fucking Thunder Armor bullshit.
I knew you were going to bring that up.
When we get to that gym, I swear to God, I'm going to rip it a whole new one. Oh, God damn it. I ran into a little squirt. Look at this little kid. Tuber. So he's a YouTuber. Okay. Why is he at the beach?
Are you implying YouTubers can't go to the beach?
No, of course not. But I'm just saying that's kind of a weird name. Zigzagoon versus a Zigzagoon. Well, clearly I've already been to the name raider because Mrs. Slave actually has proper name. And Mrs. Slave somehow is holding on like a boss with 1 HP. And then I say, screw this, and I'm taking Sledge. I cannot wait for later episodes. What happens when Sledge takes on a certain gym? It is glorious. Oh, I cannot wait.
Myself, I never bother with HM slaves because you never know when you'll need that 6th party member.
Well, to me, it's for me, it's that way I don't have to waste a slot in terms of like a move slot on a really good Pokemon. Zigzagoon can learn Surf. Excuse me.
Looks like we won't have to worry about that much more with Sun and Moon coming out with all those ride Pokemon.
Again, Zigzagoon just learned Surf. No Surf. Excuse me. Like how? Like it just like
it's like it was made to carry HM moves.
I guess. Goddamn. I think I was flummoxed that a Zigzagoon could learn a Surf.
See, it can learn Cut, it can learn Strength, I think. It can learn Rock Smash, it can learn Surf.
Wow, it truly is an HM slave. HM Slave 1, HM Slave 2. Time to heal because, as we all know in the Pokemon universe, free healthcare! They don't charge you jacking squat. Why am I restoring twice? Okay, I was about to say, pass me. Are you stupid right now?
Because healthcare's so nice, you gotta use it twice?
No, fuck that. Use it when you need it. That's it. So I think, okay, I'm grinding. This is what I'm doing. I'm just grinding Pokemon, seeing like, okay, which Pokemons could I use? The best part about being a trainer.
Oh yeah, here you are. You're about to get the soft stand.
Yay! The item moves that allow you to do, or item moves that power up certain moves. God damn it, little kid!
It powers up ground type moves.
Yep. You know, you know what always flummoxed me? Like, Twisted Spoon was ridiculously hard to get.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you could get Twisted Spoon within the game. You have to do it some other BS method.
If I'm not mistaken, you get it from Coliseum.
Do you?
I think so. I think you get a lot of hauled items from Coliseum.
You know what I really hope? I don't know why. why can't we like have something like Pokemon Coliseum or XD Gale of Darkness for the for like home consoles? Like
I agree. I'd love to see a continuation of that story.
Well, not a continuation, but something like that. Like, what did the sales just not show it, or it's just because of the abundance of double battles and things like that? Like,
I don't know.
If there was like a giant home version console of this, like of like the Pokemon games that we have on handheld, dude, like it probably would sell.
I mean, XD is still quite a sought after game. It sells for pretty high on eBay and such.
Which is why thank goodness I got it when it first came out. Then again, in order to kind of fully use those features, like if you wanted to use your Pokemon within game, you have to get the GBA cable and all that fun and it's like,
yeah.
goddamn.
It's still a fun standalone game.
Oh yeah, but I mean, the waters around these parts are clean, but I get my Zigzagoon to pick up the litter from the shoreline. Dirty water becomes rain and joins our rivers, which we drink from. This is a PSA about pollution and everything, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, Zigzagoon can pick up items. It can actually pick up some pretty good ones near the beginning of the game, so it makes it pretty useful to have around.
Yeah, like a full restore. But, you know, actually talking about what the old man was saying, yeah, there is actually times to where you shouldn't really litter at your beach or your sand because...
You shouldn't litter at all.
Well, yeah, you don't. But it's just say because, like, people, like, if they're barbecuing, like, on 4th of July, sometimes they'll bury their coal in the sand, and that's actually bad because the sand can't really break that up, and neither can the water, and that could actually be very bad for the environment. A little stuff that I learned over the 4th of July. All right, so what the hell am I doing? Oh, yeah, I am running around exploring, seeing what I could get. Oh, yeah, TMC. Oh, yeah, this is where I get secret power. No, I don't. Is this hidden power or secret power that...
secret power.
No, I'm thinking, like, which TM is that?
I think it's TM43, I'm not too sure.
Well, no, if you let me finish. Which one is it to where, depending on like the typing or the variations of the IVs or EVs or something like that, the hidden it's hidden power. That if you use hidden power, it becomes a certain type, like hidden power ice, hidden power fire, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
But trying to get the right type for a certain Pokemon is a bitch. That like this is like you have to learn like the game mechanics and like the IVs, the coding.
Sadly, they're hard to determine in Generation 3. You can actually pick up the TM for Hidden Power when you get to Fortree City in this game.
Yeah. The Name Raider! Yes! I think this is where we are naming certain Pokemon. Ralts is a nice name, but I think it could be better. And this is where we change Ralts' name as soon as I start figuring out what the hell I'm naming it.
I think it's funny how Gardevoir looks so feminine, and yet in Japan it's called Sir Knight.
Isn't that Gallade? Or Gallade?
No, they made Gallade in Generation 4 to give Ralts a more masculine look.
Oh yeah, totally masculine. Look at those hips. Like really. But I will say Gallade is actually one of my favorites. But god dang, do I hate some of the typing he gets. Psychic fighting. What am I naming you? God damn it.
I like that in the remakes they gave Wally a Gallade. It suits him.
Fuck you, Wally. Fucking finding a goddamn Ralts. First time. Fuck you. Fucking scripted or not. I found this out. Depending on the RNG, Wally could actually catch a shiny Ralts. I am so glad. So glad he did it in this in my game. Because if he did, I would be super pissed. Be like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, but the question is, would it carry over?
Wouldn't that be some shit? Like every time I fight him, it's like shiny. It's like, that could have been mine. That could have been mine. And then so Ross became Isaac. And I think Electrike, I'm just naming him just based off Reich. Why? Because I'm freaking original. I will say, though, I think there is, like, kind of a legit strategy of, like, nicknaming your Pokemon. Because in battles, your opponent won't know who you're sending out if you keep your Pokemon's name the original.
I think you're still informed what your opponent is sending out.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm not sure, but I think in like Wi-Fi battles and such, you don't see your opponent's Pokemon's nicknames.
Huh? I thought they do, because that's why certain people nickname their Pokemon, is because
although to be fair, in Wi-Fi battles, you also are not informed which Pokemon's coming out next.
True that. Now I'm just grinding and just going everywhere because I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing.
You're getting pretty close to the trick house. I think you might...
Oh, I found a Pokefan. Look at all those Whalmer plushies.
I think you try out the trick house, if I remember correctly.
I think I do, based on the length of the video. It's like I see Plusle, stupid rat, with a plus sign. If there's one thing that just... What am I doing? There you go. It's like,
You stop to admire the beauty that is Plusle.
Oh, hell no. You kidding me? No, that's you. That's you. Why am I paralyzed? Oh, haha.
Gotta love that.
You try to paralyze me, and then I synchronize you. Haha. It sucks too. I'd rather have Ralts or Gardevoir that had magic bounce. That's more fun. It's
Although,
like, no,
I don't think magic bounce existed in Generation 3.
No, it didn't, unfortunately, which sucks. But I think it did in the remake, though, in Omega Ruby.
Well, yeah, because that's a Generation 6 game, so it did exist by then.
But it's a remake of 3, so...
I mean, yeah, it's a remake of 3, but it's still a Generation 6 title.
True. I still gotta finish that goddamn game.
I wonder if they'll remake Diamond and Pearl in the Sun and Moon style. That'd be cool.
I don't think so. I think the only reason why they did, like, those certain remakes was just so that way you could transfer all your Pokemon and there was an easier way to do it.
Yeah, but what's interesting is that you can still send your Pokemon from Ruby and Sapphire all the way up to Gen 6, and funny enough, I think you get a special reward or acknowledgement if you send a Pokemon from Ruby and Sapphire to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Well, I know where this team's then going.
Of course, you do need a Gen 4 game, a Gen 5 game, and a Gen 6 game, and Pokebank.
Which I have, which I don't have.
Okay, then.
But then again, Pokebank's like, what, $5, $10 a month?
$5 a year.
Oh, $5 a year? Oh, dude. Then I should totally invest in that. It's like, here's $60. That means I get it for a long time.
350 years.
Oh, Jesus. That's insane. I could just see it like my great-great-great-great-grandchildren. It's like, your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather made a solid investment with this. You could see his accomplishments and goals.
Actually, I think it's more like 12 years, but yeah.
Yeah, something like along those lines. But still, that'd be funny. It's like, your great-great-grandfather. Like, he made a solid investment.
Yeah, I don't bother with Pokemon Bank myself because I'm fine playing with the Pokemon that are in the actual game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you ran out of PP for Mudslap.
Oh, well. Oh, no, Sledge is paralyzed. Oh, no, you're dead, you stupid mining mouse. Take that. I win. Yay! Take that, Pokemon fan. I'll take one of your plushies now. Thank you. 3 steps that way, 2 steps that to reach. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, that was stupid. It's like, all you gotta do is just, or you could just go to that corner. You are being watched.
Yeah, if you see that little sparkle under the table there, the very first time you visit the Trickmaster, he's going to be hiding under the table.
How did you know? Oh no, that shininess from your bald head. Maybe that gave it away.
Like
buddy.
the first few times you visit him, you'll see the little sparkle, but in the later stages of his challenge, you'll have to guess where he is.
Oh yeah, it is 12 years. If I put $60 down, it's 12 years. Alright, so I think I'm saving here because... Yeah, I just said fuck it. Let's do it. Want to go in? Sure, why not? And this is why you have an HM slave.
Yep, a lot of the challenges here are based off the HMs. Like there's a cut puzzle, there's a strength puzzle.
See,
I think
I looked at.
Oh wait, no, there's
you
a
have
rock
it
smash
actually.
puzzle. I don't remember if there's a strength puzzle or not.
Why, yes, Mrs. Slave will learn cut. Why, thank you.
Of course, there are also puzzles that don't require HMs. Like I think there's a moving panel puzzle. There's a sliding block puzzle. There's a lot of puzzles.
There should be a Pokemon Puzzle League. Oh, wait a minute.
And I think that how far you can progress in the trick house depends on how many badges you have or how far you've completed the game.
Oh, I see a trainer. She gazes at me. She looks at me. It's like, what am I doing? Okay, fuck it. Seriously, I hate the fact, like, certain trainers have the eyesight of a damn eagle. It's like, I am so far away. It's like, I don't want to battle you. I don't want to battle you. And then all of a sudden they see me. It's like, walks over. I must battle you. No, you don't.
I think they get even better eyesight in Fire Red and Leaf Green because I think they can see you from off screen.
That's insane. And why did I send out Isaac without... Okay, whatever. So I have a grass type. I have a flying type. This is Chicky. Chicky would like to peck your leaves. Wing attack. If there's one thing that kind of impresses me is like kind of like the sprite evolutions for... I mean, remember what Oddish looked like in Gen 1? Jiminy crickets. Dude, I remember.
Well, red and blue anyway. In yellow, it looked decent.
Dude, oh my god, I remember. Oh god, this was. Let's go back to like in the 1990s, I do believe. When Pokemon, I do believe, first came out, there were these little small containers, and if you opened them up, was kind of like a little Pokemon world or something inside. And it came with little figures, like an Oddish, a Pikachu. Dude, I remembered I played the shit out of those little things. And I wanted to collect them all. But lo and behold, you know, as a little kid on a poor farm, you have to prioritize to see what can you get and what can you not get. But I remember there was 2 of them. And I remember one of them was an Oddish. And I so... would love to find that again. It's somewhere in my damn house in the collection. Of course, I moved though, but still, it's like I would love to find those again. Like, just go back into my attic and see if like I can find some old treasures. Like, oh my god, I remember playing this as a kid, dude.
I actually had a Pokemon Monopoly.
I had that too.
Oh, cool.
I played with the little figures, of course, because they were awesome. I lost some of them, I think. Especially Bulbasaur.
I think every time I played, I always picked Mewtwo as my piece.
Mewtwo? Fucking cheater. Fucking use the legendary Uber. Of course you would.
Although nowadays, if I still had the game, I'd probably pick Clefairy.
Dude, did you know they're making another one? It's
Are
with
they?
Gen 2 now. Yeah.
Oh.
It's Gen 2. Actually, no, it's out right now. I remember seeing it. I gotta pick that up. How to monopolize with Pokemon. Oh my god. Oh shit. Where? There was. What's this other game? Uh, it's like it was a Pokemon board game, and I cannot remember to save my life what it is. But essentially, what it was is that you go around and you pick up Pokemon teams, and I remember it was the map of Gen 2, because you could have gone to all the gyms in Johto, but then you could also go back at Kanto. And I remember you could get certain legendary Pokeballs and stuff like that. And they were on these hexagonal pieces. I can't remember, but it was like Pokemon Master Quest or some shit like that. And if I could find that game again, like a completed version, I would totally pick that up and be like, this is a game I would love to play again. Like, it's like some cool legit shit. But I gotta find it again. I don't know why. Meanwhile, back at the game, Zigzagoon is trying to mud-slap Snuffles, and Snuffles is missing because, dear God, or Sanitech, excuse me. For God's sake, Snuffles, wipe your eyes. You're loafing around now. You useless thing.
By all accounts, it should be wiping its eyes since it's lazy.
Right? Then I said, screw this. This is ridiculous. Why am I sending out a paralyzed sledge? Yes, weakened by defense on a steel type. Go for it, buddy. Yes, go ahead. Weaken my defense. But I shall be victorious. God damn it. No, I'm not. Oh, my goodness. No, it's just interesting. But at the time of this recording, ladies and gentlemen, it is currently November 2nd. Pokemon, the newest Pokemon that is coming out is Pokemon Sun and Moon. It comes out November 18th. This will be the 7th generation, if I do say so myself.
Yep.
But it's just interesting kind of seeing, like, the whole kind of evolution, like the games and stuff. But it's supposed to take place. I won't spoil a lot. Again, at the time of this recording, it'd probably be out by now, and then spoil the shit out of. But one of the cool things is it's kind of like in a tropical region, the same thing as kind of Hoenn. So it'll be interesting. But apparently, a lot of people didn't like the water traveling. So I'm hoping for the water traveling, because it looks like you may just travel on a boat like we're doing right now between Slateport City and everything around that. But who knows?
I'm particularly excited about the tropical aspect. I loved Hoenn primarily because it's such a beautiful and expansive region, and I really hope the new region is the same.
Yeah.
It's bright, it's vivid, it's colorful, it has great music, it's got a great atmosphere, and I'm really hoping this carries over to Sun and Moon.
Watch, somehow it'll be worse. I don't know how. Watch, it'll just be somehow fucking worse. That would be amazing. That would be like legitimately shocking, because I know a lot of people didn't like the 3rd generation because most of the people.
That was mainly because it felt like a new start. Like it didn't really carry much over from the previous 2 games.
But still, like a lot of people did jumped off after Gen 3, like, or after Gen 2, and not a lot of people played Gen 3. And then all of a sudden, somehow they brought a lot of people back in with Gen 4, because I was the same way like that.
Like at that stage in their life when they're kids, they're kind of not used to the idea of change. They like what they like, and when something different comes along, they just kind of shrug their shoulders at it. But personally, I approached Ruby and Sapphire with an open mind, and I just fell in love with them.
Yeah, but for me though, what's weird is like I did skip Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, but I guess I somehow kept up with Pokemon Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness, but mostly with Colosseum because I saw it as a 3D Pokemon game. It was like, ooh. But then when I saw the new Pokemon, I was like, who the fudge knucker are these guys?
Yeah, didn't know it was Gen 3, did you?
No, but because at the time I saw, Espeon and Umbreon as my starters, I was like, oh, a Gen 2 3D game, cool. And then I see these new Pokemon, and I'm like, who the hell are these guys? What is your typing? How do I attack you? Why is it not working? What the fuck?
It certainly doesn't help that it introduced Shadow Pokemon at the same time. That made things even more confusing.
Oh, God. Shit. Shadow Pokemon. Jesus. Imagine if that was still, like, a typing or something. God, I would lose my shit. It's like, oh, super effective to all types. The fuck? Or something like that. Oh, I'm gonna use Shadow Raid. That's a bullshit move. It's like Ash tried to use Electric Attack with Pikachu. You idiot. Stuffles, why are you in love with that stupid thing?
Because it used Attract, I guess.
No, duh. And Stuffles is asleep, of course.
It was either Attract or Cute Charm. I missed it.
Yeah. Oh, Pooh Bears. Chicky shall be our savior. He's not Bird Jesus, but he'll be close. I still can't believe how big that Twitch plays Pokemon got.
Ooh,
Ha!
critical.
I still can't believe how big that Twitch Pokemon plays crap happened. Oh. Oh, Shroomish. Well, Chicky will stay out and play. Use Wing Attack. Wow, another crit. Woo!
Unnecessary crit.
I don't care. It's a crit. It's a one-shot. I don't care. It'll work.
Ooh, Meryl.
And then Meryl. You know, the one Pokemon that was teased in Pokemon the movie, I do believe?
Yeah, it was one of the Johto Pokemon teased in Pikachu's Vacation. It also was used in the second season of the Pokemon anime when Tracy came around and had one.
God, it kind of, you know, there's a part of me that wants to go back and binge watch like the old anime and see how kind of dumb they really got, or how stupid and wrongful they were on the moves and shit like that, just to be like riffed on it and stuff like that. Be like, no, this is wrong.
Bulbasaur
Wait, Ash, that's not
Bulbasaur knowing Whirlwind, Pikachu being able to zap a Rhydon. Yeah.
Or he somehow was able to shock an Onix because it was wet.
And Ash didn't even rightfully earn half those badges.
Oh God, here we go again with this argument.
I'm just saying.
No, if you really want to rag on somebody, look at fucking Gary Oak.
At least Gary Oak had a conclusive story.
At least Gary Oak didn't need to go get 10 badges. That's bullshit. Anime's stupid anyway.
You expect the anime at this point to be consistent with the games?
If you're using the games as source material, then yes! If I have to give to some credit, at least on certain animes, at least some of them keep to their source material.
Looks like you completed your first Trick House challenge.
Ah, you made it to me. You're sharp. No duh. Took me all night to plant those trees. Wait, how did it take you all night and then the trees grew up like that? Oh, I'm done.
Maybe he just bought some fully grown trees and planted them in his floor.
That's true. Your alls might equal fine. You earned this reward. Rare candy.
Yep, he gives you some pretty good rewards. It's worth coming back there.
I think you're too early to think you've won. Oh, I've won all right. I'll make new tricks to stump you. I will. You may mock me only when you're done. Okay. I'll hold you to that. And then he just teleports going whoop, 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 whoop. Trick house my foot. This ain't no trick house. The only thing that's trickery about it is the guy. I think he's a con artist. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're getting close to the end here. So I think we will be calling it here very shortly. Why am I going back in? I don't know why.
I guess you were seeing if you could challenge it again.
Oh, yeah, that is true. All right, guys, we're going to call it here. Next time, we're going to continue on our adventure. See you then.